settle into your own being today, we'll do an exploration of how we're interpreting the room that we're in, starting with the smell. Your eyes remaining closed, can you notice how the light peeks in through the windows? Yet there's still a slight darkness. Can you hear the sounds of the room? The music, the people, the outside. Can you feel the temperature of the air as it touches your skin? The padding of the chair that touches the back body. The ground, the blocks, the shoes beneath your feet. When you move your tongue around in your mouth, is there any particular taste that is lingering? This exploration of your 5 senses is your exploration of how you're witnessing the world in this moment. Our smell, our sight, our sound, our touch, our taste. Once you've taken time to notice how you're perceiving what's happening around you, you can begin to take some time to notice what's happening within you. What are you feeling today? Where's your mind today? Is it wandering all over the place? Is it foggy? Or perhaps stuck on repeat? Where's your breath? Is there a natural depth, slight shallowness? Maybe just by sending your mind to your breath, you notice your breath slightly change. And know that this right here is already a beautiful practice of yoga. Taking the time to show up for yourself, to settle into stillness, to scan through your external experience and then scan through your internal experience. Not letting either one define you. And then you settle with the breath. Taking slower breaths in and longer lingering breaths out. If this is all you have to give energetically today, know that it is already so much more than enough. Maybe creating some energetic balance before movement today. All of your awareness to the very base of your spine, your root. Maybe giving a little twitch of your tail forward, back. Then bring your awareness slightly higher into the space of your lower back, into the bowl of your pelvis, the very lowest part of your belly. Maybe a tiny little circle of your hips, one direction. Tiny little circle in the other direction. Bringing awareness a little higher to your belly button. And trying to squeeze your belly button in to push into your spine. Imagine your belly button like a thumbtack and really give it a little press. Bringing the awareness between your shoulder blades. Could your shoulder blades get just a little closer? Perhaps like they were trying to hold a pencil or maybe something smaller, a feather. Bring your awareness up to your throat. Take a nice big gulp of your saliva. Move your tongue around in your mouth. Open and close your jaw. Bring awareness up to your forehead. Lift your eyebrows up. Bring your eyebrows down. Bring them up and wide, like you're surprised. Bring them down and close, like you're aggravated. Do that again, surprised. Aggravated. Relax your forehead. And feel the very tippity top of your head, the very, very highest point of your body. Even if something is covering the flesh of the top of your skull, maybe you can feel a slight chilled air upon it. Bringing your awareness back down to your spine. Take a slow breath in, breathing up through the lower back to the belly button, the shoulder blades, the throat, the forehead, the crown. And exhale, feel yourself push your tailbone into the mat, into your chair. Inhale, bring your energy up from the base of your spine through the crown of your head. Use your exhale to feel yourself anchor into the seat beneath you. Do that 5 more times. Slowly begin to flutter your eyes open, readjusting your gaze to light, to sight, bringing your hands down by your side, turning your head to the right, holding. Take a breath in as you are, twisted in the head, and exhale back to center. I probably shouldn't tell you you're twisted in the head, just twisted in your neck. Inhale, turn your head over to the left. And exhale to hold. Staying in the twist for the breath in. Coming back to center on the breath out. Bringing the right arm out to the side. Lean your ear over towards your arm. Bring your right hand up. And now place your right hand on top of your left ear or temple. Don't pull your head, but rather rest the weight of your arm and hand down to gravity, finding traction on the left side of your neck if you choose. If you'd like more, take your left hand and grab a hold of the chair in any capacity, gripping the chair with your left hand to help find more activity happening down that left side of your neck. Again, a breath in and breath out. Keep your head tilted. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Release your left arm. Exhale, your right arm goes out to the side. Bend your elbow. Use 2 fingers and press your head back to neutral. Hands on your lap. Close your eyes. Feel the energetic shift that you created to the left side. An openness, a gentle flowing of energy. Maybe it feels lighter, cooler. Now creating that same energetic as well as physical shift, this time on the right side of the neck. Fluttering your eyes open, hands by your side. Left arm comes up on an inhale, just out to the side to lean the left ear over the arm. Bending the left arm to place your fingers up on top of your head on the right ear or temple. Not pulling your hand, but rather the bones of the left arm heavy to gravity. If you desire to pull with your right hand. Bring your right hand to your chair and grip tightly. The tighter your grip, the more traction you'll feel down the right side of the neck into the shoulder and arm. Take a breath in. Stay through your breath out. Inhale to lift the hand up to the sky. Release the hand from the chair as well. And exhale your left hand out to the side. Bend the elbow to bring your 2 fingers to help lift your head to a neutral position. Hands to your thighs. Close your eyes. Feel the open, flowing energy that you've created in your neck. You did that. Not me. Not the others around you. You. So feeling an invigoration right in the center of your stomach, knowing that you are the creator and the controller of your energy. Just feeling the length that you created in your neck already. Moving forward with a flow and a trust that you are going to make all kinds of shifts happen here today in your chair. Slowly opening your eyes and bringing your hands by your side. Looking at your right arm, inhale to sweep it wide and high overhead. And exhale, watch your right hand come down and rest at the center of your chest. Keep it there. Look at your left hand. Inhale, bring it wide and high. Exhale your left hand to the center of your chest. Inhale, reach both your arms straight up overhead. And exhale, bring your hands onto your thighs. A little bit of a lean forward. Breath in, flat back, tuck your chin slightly. Breath out, bend your elbows, lower your chest. Chin forward, inhale, lift your chin towards the disco ball. And exhale, back to a flat back. Press yourself straight upright on your inhale. And bring your arms down by your side. Left arm first. Inhale, watch it sweep wide. Bring the left arm high. And left hand to heart. Gaze to your right hand. Inhale, sweep it wide. Bring it high. The exhale, right hand to heart. Inhale, reach both hands straight up into the sky. And exhale, hands to your thighs, a little lean forward. On your breath in, tuck your chin. Feel the back of the neck as straight as the back. And exhale, lower down a little more. Inhale, heart opener. Lift your chin, lift your chest. And exhale, come back, flat back. Press into your legs. Inhale, come back to seated. And hands by your side. Right arm is the leader. Inhale, bring your right arm wide and high. Exhale to your heart. Looking at your left hand, inhale, wide and high. And exhale to heart. Both arms straight up, breath in. Breath out, hands to thighs, a slight lean. Tuck your chin, inhale, you're half lifted over your lap. Exhale, chin to chest. Slow breath in, lift your chin up, open your heart. Exhale, flat back. Press into your hands. Inhale, push yourself up to seated. Arms by your side. Left hand leads us one more time through our sun salutation here in our seat. Hand to your heart. Opposite arm comes high and to the chest. Both arms high overhead, your pace of breath. Your half lean forward on your breath out. Tucking your chin slightly, breath in, flat back. Round and fold on your breath out. Heart opener, inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, neutral spine. Breath in to press yourself to seated. Hands by your side. Close your eyes, lean back into your chair and feel your fingertips heavy. Your seated mountain pose. Maybe feeling little tingles coming from the shoulders down to the finger. With your eyes closed, bring your hands to the front edge of your chair and slide yourself forward, trying to do this transition with eyes closed, feeling the experience of it rather than just making it happen. If you're stepped on blocks, you can step your feet forward, pressing your blocks behind your chair or under it. Placing your hands onto your thighs, once again, flutter your eyes open. Heel toe your feet as close together as they can go. Squeeze your knees and thighs together. Inhale, arms straight forward. Exhale, both hands onto your right leg. Fingers to the outside of the thigh. Inhale, lift your chest up. Squeeze your legs on your exhale and try and look over your right shoulder. Take a breath in. Twist a little more on your breath out. Inhale, lift your ribcage up. One more time, deep twist on the exhale. Slow motion on your inhale, come back to center, hands on your thighs. Helping the right knee atop the left if that doesn't work for you. Cross your shins or ankles. Inhale, both arms high overhead. Exhale again, both hands to the outside of the right thigh. Rather than your foot pointing off to the side, try and squeeze your shin bones towards each other. Your top leg is pointing, your top foot, your right foot is pointing down towards the ground. Inhale, push the ground away. Push the chair down, lift your ribcage up. And exhale, bring your chin over your right shoulder. Squeeze your legs. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bring your eyes all the way to the right sides of the sockets. If your eyes are closed, still work. And take 2 breaths like that. Breath in, get longer, squeeze tighter. Breath out, see if there's a little more twist to be found. Inhale, activate, squeeze in, grow long, and ring out the twist. Come back to center with a breath in, and step your right foot all the way over to the right. If you need to readjust over the corner of your chair, readjust. And place the center of your left forearm onto the center of your left thigh, your left hand facing up. Reach your right arm up. If that doesn't work in your shoulder, bring it anywhere else you'd like. With your head trying to lean over your left toes, could you place your right arm on top of your right ear so your hand was reaching as though it was going to grab the disco ball or a fan out from the ceiling in the center of our circle? Keep trying to reach across the circle like you're going to grab the person all the way opposite of you. Take another big breath in. We're going to make it trickier to breathe. Try and look at the ceiling on your breath out. Now, nothing has changed in your ribs. Your lung capacity has not been altered at all, but just that slight twist of our throat space. It might bring in a little panic. Know that you are not alone if you're feeling that sensation, and together let's take a breath in and give this one breath back. Lift your whole body up on an inhale, reach your arms out wide in a T shape, and lower both hands by your side. Your right hand sliding your right leg all the way back to center beside the left. Feet together, legs together. Inhale, arms out forward. Exhale, your hands onto your left thigh. Squeeze your legs tight. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, start to look over your left shoulder. 2 breaths here, filling up and deepening your twist. Always following your pace of breath. Come back to center with an inhale, arms forward. Exhale, hands by your side to help scoop your left leg and cross it in any way over the right. If crossing at your thighs, try and squeeze the shin bones together so both feet are pointed in the direction of the ground. Arms forward on an inhale and both hands outside of your left thigh. Sit up taller on a breath in. Squeeze your legs tight and exhale, twist, look over your shoulder. Inhale, bring your ribs up, squeeze your legs. And exhale, see if your eyes could go all the way over to the left sides of the socket. 2 more breaths like that, length, and squeeze on the inhale. Bring out your spine on your exhale. Do that one more time. Come back to center on an inhale, both arms out forward. Exhale, hands come down, scoop your left leg and bring it over to the left. Readjusting over the left corner of the chair, the center of your right forearm to the center of your right thigh. So same arm on the leg. Your palm facing up, bring your left arm over your head. And if you can, reach it over the top of your head towards the center of our circle. Your fingers trying to activate just a little more, as if you were only a centimeter away from grabbing the fan or grabbing the disco ball. Try and reach the farthest of your capacity with a breath in. And press your buttock down on the breath out. Here comes that twist in our head. Inhale, try and point your nose up. And breathe out. Notice how nothing changed in your rib cage. Your lungs still have the exact same accessibility to expand and contract as they had before, but everything about the pose changes with just the simplest shifts. Knowing you're not the only one that feels that discomfort, I'm feeling it too. All together, we'll breathe through it. 1 breath in. And with community, we breathe out. Inhale, rise up, lift your chest, arms wide in a T shape. And your hands float down by your side. Slide your left leg back to center. Slide back into your seat. If you step up onto blocks, bring your feet up onto your blocks, hands on your thighs, close your eyes, melt back into your chair. Just feeling the flowing energy now from the crown of the head, through the neck, and the shoulders, throughout all the spaces between the ribs, the side body, abdomen, and just starting to stir up and open up the hips, the sacral plane, the root. Maybe noticing at this point a stiff, stale energy within the legs, a heaviness. Not labeling any of that as being bad. Just noticing the energy that's there. Beginning to open the eyes. Taking time to let the eyes flutter and adjust light, color, sight in general. Slowly bringing our legs wide in our chair. So those of us with blocks, we're going to need them wide. Creating what we call our goddess pose. Readjusting in your seat however you need, legs as wide as they tell you they'd like to be, and then trying to position your heel to be directly underneath your knee. So your heel's not wider than your knees, not more narrow either. The idea here is that we're trying to work our knees backwards. Imagining that we're all trying to connect our knees together to kind of create a full circle here. So the outer edges of our legs reaching back. Maybe you could start to lift your big toes just a little bit. It's going to make it really uncomfortable. And that's how you know you're in the right space. If it's not really uncomfortable in either inner or outer hips, outer or inner legs, could your legs go a little wider? Could your toes point outward more, and then could you try to lift your big toes? There's always a way to make it feel uncomfortable. Couple options here for goddess arms. First option, they can be right on your thighs. Feeling your elbows and your collarbones expanding to find space. Another option, elbows out wide, hands at your heart. A little more active for your shoulders here. Your hands being lifted rather than down. If you're still looking for more, our goddess arms, elbows in line with shoulders, hands stacked directly over the elbow. Now, just as our knees want to drip in, but we're telling them to reach out, our hands want to drip in, but we're telling them to reach out. We're trying to pull the backs of our hands and our elbows to the back of our chair. So a good little mental imagery here is imagine magnets on the backs of your hands, the backs of your elbows, and the outer edges of your thighs. Now imagine the magnets that they are attracted to are behind you. Feel those magnets pull your spine back into your chair. Oh yeah, beautiful adjustments and shifts. Maybe your elbows could come up a little higher. And then reach them back a little more. Notice where you're holding on for dear life. In your jaw, in your forehead. Yeah, so you guys are making some faces at me. I can see it. Could you wiggle your fingers? Maybe you're starting to feel energetic release. That feeling like they're falling asleep, but there's no pain associated, just the tingles. Could you draw your shoulder blades closer, like you're trying to hold a feather between them? Ooh, yeah, that sweat's happening. Maybe the outer thighs, the outer edges of the knees, pull back just a little more. We close our eyes all together. 3 more breaths, feeling the heat rise. And squeeze your belly button in. Try and breathe out through your nose. Our ujjayi breath. 2 more. One more, your pace. Inhale, open your eyes back up, reach your arms up. Oh, they're heavy. Exhale, your hands by your side. 1 leg at a time, back to center. Lean back into your chair. Close your eye. Feel the rush of energy you created within yourself settle all the way down you. Feeling the beat of your heart. Taking time to witness as that heart rate settles. Your breath slows. Your body temperature perhaps begins to lower. Just as you have the ability to cultivate energy, you also have the ability to recalibrate it. Just witnessing yourself in these moments of recalibration. Flutter the eyes open once again, letting in the light and sights of the room. Your hands on your seat, sliding yourself forward to the edge of your seat, and placing your right heel out in front of you with your leg extended. Your hands slightly behind your hips, chest lifted up high. We're going to lean just a little back towards our hands. On a breath in, see if you could slightly hover your heel. And breath out, lower. Now keep it down, take a breath in, lift just your chest up, straight arms. Use the breath out to try and lift the heel. Activating the core more, heel down, take your breath in. Breath out, squeeze your belly button, lift your leg. Heel down, inhale, push the arms into the chair. Long arms, long back. Exhale, gentle lift. Hold it there, breath in. And breath out, let the leg quiver and shake. 1 more inhale right there. Stay through the exhale. Inhale, bend the knee, lift it up. And step your foot down. It doesn't look as hard as it is. Bring your left heel out in front of you. Lean back. Gotta wipe my sweat here. Ooh, that goddess pose got the mustache sweat going good. A slight lean back. We'll inhale first time, lift the leg. And exhale, bring it down. This inhale, push your hands into the ground. Release out of your lower back. Lift your chest up. Hold the chest up and exhale. Squeeze your belly button. Lift your heel. Beautiful. Breath in, bring it down. Breath out, try and find your hover. Bring it down on the breath in. Push into the arms, lift on the breath out. We're holding here. Breath in and out. Keep your rib cage lifting up. Inhale, almost there. Legs quiver and shake. We're in it together. Breath out. Bring your knee to the chest. Leg is heavy. And step it down. Right leg out in front of you. Heel to the ground. This time our hands on our thighs. A slight shift forward. Staying just like this. Bowing the chin. Perhaps holding your opposite elbows. We call this ragdoll. And then bringing the forearms down. Lightly lean across your left thigh in some way. If you'd still like to go deeper, sliding a little farther back into the seat so that you don't tip over. Hold on to the chair itself and lean your chest and head as far to the front of our circle or center of our circle as you feel comfortable with. So finding whichever variation of this seated half split pose that feels right for you. And then breathing into the sensation you feel behind your right leg. If you're holding on to your chair or opposite elbows, place your palms one at a time onto your thighs. Squeeze your belly button in, and with an inhale, press into your hands to lift up with a flat back. Bringing the right knee in the direction of your chest and placing your outer ankle anywhere from the thigh, the shin, perhaps down on top of the foot. In any of these positionings, we're trying to look at the inner line of our leg, flexing the foot the best of our ability. Wow, look at how flexible every single one of you. This is blowing my mind here. In any variation, never mind just being able to cross onto the leg, we're trying to point our knee down, trying to look at the inner line of the leg, very similar to when we were in goddess pose. We were pulling the leg back. Just as you are bowing in your half split, you decide how you'd like to bow here. Your hands resting, your head being heavy. Your hands holding your opposite elbow in ragdoll. Gently resting your arms on your thigh to be heavy. Maybe sliding farther back into your seat. Holding on to the chair to lean forward. Those of us that use blocks, you may find the block is needed to bring the ground back up to that left foot. If you're holding your opposite elbows or the chair, slowly bring your hands up onto thighs in any capacity to press yourself upright. Use both of your hands to release your right leg down. And if you've slid back, come right back up to the front edge of your chair. Extending your left leg out in front of you, heel down. Hands on your thighs, perhaps a little hinge forward. If you're looking for more, hold your opposite elbow as ragdoll. Lean onto the right thigh to lean even more forward. If you're desiring a deeper stretch on this side, maybe sliding the buttock a little farther back into the chair, holding on to the chair, and then leaning your chest that much deeper over the lap. In any of these variations, with the left leg out in front of us, you are in a seated half split. The left hamstring, the back of your left thigh, it is getting love and attention. And it may not be interpreting it as love and attention. But can you make that clear? Can you make that clear with the softness of your fingertips, of your toes, of your forehead? The energetic quality of your breath. Can you think of being patient, compassionate, and kind to those uncomfortable places? Placing your hands one at a time onto your thighs to press yourself upright with an inhale. Release your seated position, inviting the left knee to the chest, starting to open the left thigh, outer ankle on the thigh, shin, or top of the opposite foot. Look at you all go again. Creating this seated half pigeon pose, however you prefer. Trying to reach the outer edge of your knee down towards the ground. Remain upright. Hands on your thighs for a little hinge and a bow of your head, our sleeping variation. Maybe holding your opposite elbows one more time. Or perhaps the desire to sit a little farther back in your chair, to lean the entire rib cage more forward and holding on to the seat. Maybe thinking of those same terms again. Compassion, patience, kindness. Placing your hands onto your thighs to delicately press yourself up. And use both hands to release the leg down. Sliding all the way back into your seat. Closing your eyes as you lean back. And once again, scanning through your entire body. Feeling the flow of energy now from the top of the head all the way down to the toes, back up. Opening your eyes and coming a little more forward in the seat. Those of us with blocks, we're going to bring the blocks with us under our feet. creating a nice big heart opener here today. Our hands behind our body in any capacity to your chair, pressing your hands down. Try to peel your shoulder blades tight together, pinch them tight together, I should say, and try and peel your chest, your sternum, your collarbones nice and wide away from one another, perhaps beginning to lift your chin slowly, softly. If it comes to the point where your chin wants to begin to lift up, you can. Maybe leaning the shoulders back. We're going to hold here for 10 whole breaths. Close your eyes. If your neck is straining, bring your chin a little back. Feel the expansion happening in the heart center. We're halfway there. Keeping your eyes closed. On an inhale, bring your chin forward. And then start to bring it down. Slide your hands beside your body. Begin to work your way back into your seat. Press the back of your heart into the chair behind you. Feel the stability, anchoring the energy. Notice where your energy got swirled up into, and use your breath to help it settle. Slowly opening your eyes, releasing your hands down by your side. Inhale, reach your arms wide and high. Hands together as you exhale, bring them to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms straight up. And exhale, your hands by your side. Same movement, close your eyes. Inhale, arms are wide and high. Exhale, draw your thumbs down your forehead, your nose, past your lips, to your heart. Bring your hands straight up on the breath in. Arms come wide and down on the breath out. Giving that energetic purpose. Inhale, build energy, sweep it wide, bring it up over your head. Feel it come together in your hands, and exhale, bring that energy down into your being. Anything that no longer serves you, Reach it up to the sky on your breath in. And exhale, push it out and away. So we inhale, we call energy in, we cultivate it overhead, and we anchor it into our being. Also taking time to release. We surrender that which no longer serves us. We send it up, then we delicately press it outward and away. Calling in. And absorb. Release. And let it go. 3 more times like that. Cultivate. Draw it in. Release. Let it go. 2 more at your pace. Empty breath after this round. Find whatever feels the most comfortable, the seat to arrive in. No concerns of how anybody else positions their body. Allowing yourself to settle into this time of rest, of ease, of effortless existence. If your mind tries to wander off on you, if it tries to be a planner and a thinker in these last, final, beautiful moments of your yoga practice, then give your mind a specific task to narrate your breath, to tell you when you're breathing in, and to remind you of when you're breathing out. very base of your spine. Imagining the color red. Your awareness coming up into the lower back, pelvis. To imagine the color orange. Awareness to your belly button, squeezing to your spine. And imagining the color yellow. Feeling the space between the two shoulder blades. And imagining the color green. Feeling the space in the center of your throat. And imagining the color light blue. Awareness to the space between your eyebrows as you imagine the color dark blue. Awareness to the very top of your head as you imagine the color purple. From the base of your spine working up, you see red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple. And above you is the combination, the presence of all colors at once. The color white. Imagining a bright white light above you, showering you with beautiful little beams, radiating, glowing white light beams. Feel a lightness, a weightlessness. And awaken your being back, coming into that energy. Wiggling your finger, moving your toe, repositioning your body if needed. From a repositioned stance or seat of a sort, placing your hands together at your heart, or in prayer on your thighs if you prefer. Sealing our class with 3 final consecutive breaths, a sigh to clear, a joyous om to chant, and silence to let it settle. Together, big breath in and out. Build the om. With our thumb knuckles between our eyebrows, our Anjali mudra at our third eye chakra. Namaste.
I'd like to apologize for the phone call.
Oh, you're fine. You weren't alone, right?